Yo guys, so what is going on? Welcome back to another video. Now the World Cup is finished. That ended yesterday. The vlog of yesterday's game is currently out right now. So if you guys ain't seen the vlog, go over to it after this video and go and watch it. But the video I bring to you today is back to our football. By our football I mean the Championship. Now hopefully this time next season I'm saying our football, I'm saying the Premier League. But listen, it's all about our football, you know, our season, up and coming. For all the people inside the Championship, inside the Premier League, whatever, that's your kind of football, you get me? So, that was the best way I could describe about what I just said. But listen, I'm going to do today a Championship predictor. So, who I think will go down, who I think will go up, who I think will finish in the top 6. Yeah, listen, and there's no hate in this one, man. Listen, man, I haven't digged no teams out to just say, oh, you know what I mean, I'm going to put that team there because I don't like them or whatever. I haven't done that. This is purely based on whatever I thought about these teams. Bearing in mind, you know, transfers are brought in, the players have got, that sort of thing. Now, there's a few teams in there that maybe a few people won't agree with. That's if it's your football team. And I apologise, but this is completely my opinion. If you want to put your opinion down below, so if you want to put your Championship predictions down below, whether you think the teams will finish 1 to 24, crack on, man. I'll be very, very interested to see whether you guys put other teams, you know, including my team Middlesbrough, whether you guys think we'll finish realistically. So, you know, if you guys want to see me do, maybe it's a League 2, a League 1, maybe it's a Scottish Premier League, I don't know, like a La Liga or a Premier League 1, let me know in the comment section down below. If you want to see me do another predictor, let me know what league you want me to do, and I will do that one, and I'll get it out in the next couple of days, hopefully. But what I've got here is my 1 to 24, and I'm going to start from the bottom and work my way up. I'm going to go through all these teams pretty much. I haven't been biased to Middlesbrough, by the way, but we're about to put Middlesbrough. Don't worry, we're not top of the. I've not put Middlesbrough top of the table. I'm about to put Middlesbrough. I actually announced it, I think, on Instagram a few days ago. So if you've got Instagram, but you don't follow me, first of all, man, what the hell are you doing with your life? I'm joking. But yeah, go in the description down below. You see my Facebook, my Twitter, and my Instagram all down there. You can go and drop me a follow and a like and whatever else you need to do on these social media things these days. But I'm going to go to the bottom 3, and the team who I think will finish 24th is Rotherham United. Now, I look at Rotherham, and I think to myself, you know, the team, yes, it's got talent there, because of course it needed talent to get promoted back. Obviously you get talent to get promoted back to the Championship. But I don't think it's got the quality to stay in the Championship, you know what I mean? Obviously, you look at the teams that have come down this season, you know, the likes of Stoke, Swansea, West Brom. You also look at the teams in and around them, other teams. Aston Villa had a cracking season last season. Of course, you've got Middlesbrough, obviously got Nottingham Forest doing some business. I think Rotherham will not be able to compete that much in the Championship, if I'm being completely honest. And that's why I think they'll finish rock bottom. In 23rd, it's another newly promoted team, and that's Wigan Athletic. You know, I see them, Wigan Athletic, and over the years, I know, listen man, I know these always do well in the League 1. You know what I mean? Wigan always do very, very well in League 1. But often enough in the Championship, they only last a season or two, and then they strip back down again. So I think the same thing will happen here. I don't think they'll finish rock bottom, no. I think they will pick up a couple of wins along the way. But I see nothing more than relegation for Wigan Athletic, if I'm completely honest. The team joining them in the bottom 3, and it was a pick between Blackburn and Hull City, and I went with Hull City. Now, that might raise a few eyebrows, but I thought last season Hull City weren't the best. You know, don't get me wrong, they had patches where, you know what I mean, they would go on wins of, you know, 3 or 4 wins on a bounce, and they could lose 7 or 8. You know, and that's how I kind of see in Hull City last season. I don't think things are going to improve for them, do you know what I mean? I'm not seeing them really spend any big money. I'm not seeing them bringing any big names to this Championship. So I think to myself, you know what, I can see them going down myself. You know, last season I thought they got very, very lucky, you know, staying up, you know, keeping up. Don't get me wrong, it was great. You know what I mean? It was, obviously, you know what I mean? Obviously, it was great for their town. You know, it was great for Hull City as a city, obviously, as a city, not a town, but I say as a city. But you know, you look at Hull City, and you know, I look at their team, and don't get me wrong, I know they got some half decent players in there. I looked at them last season, I thought, you know what I mean, they are a poor side, with no disrespect to Hull City. You know, and whenever you go to play Hull, me especially, when Borough went to play them last season, I said 4-1 before the game had even kicked off. I was very, very confident, because I look at Hull, and when they're in a bad form, it seems like everyone dips around the club. You know, the players, the manager, the fans, and that's kind of how I see them. Now, this is not a dig at Hull, just me being completely honest, give my opinion on them. That's why I think they'll go, because I just think as soon as Hull City start sort of going on that losing run, you know, just, you know what I mean, it doesn't end for like games and games and games. You know, Hull City might prove me wrong, but I just think that's why they're in my bottom 3, because they're one of them teams that, you know, as soon as they get a defeat, they just keep falling, and that's just my own personal opinion on it. In 20th then, going up right now to 6th. In 20th, or should I say in 21st, is Blackburn Rovers. I think they will just beat the drop. You know, you look at their team. You know, they're a decent League One team. Bradley Dack's in there. Few other decent names. Obviously, they had Harry Chapman on loan from Butter. Do you know what I mean? They had a decent team in there, Blackburn, and I think that decent team will just about keep them up in this championship. Like I say, man, it could go either way. It could be Hull or Blackburn that go down for me to join Wigan Athletic and Rotherham United. It could be either one, but I just think Blackburn's got a little bit more class than I would say the bottom 3, and that's why I think Blackburn will stay up. Above them in 20th is Reading. Reading again last season, you know what I mean? They were always hit and miss. And there was a time when, you know what I mean? There was times, again, when Borough played them, people were saying, oh, you know what I mean? These could be relegated. You know what I mean? These could go down. They didn't. They stayed up. But again, I think 20th, there or thereabouts to the season. We'll go 19, 18, 17, and 15. And we'll go with 19 is Bolton Wanderers, who again come right down to the final day last season for them to stay up, and they did it, and it was a great achievement. And like I say, I'm so pleased they stayed up. One of the reasons being because I really enjoy Bolton Wanderers away. You know what I mean? I like the stadium. You know what I mean? It's you know what I mean? It's really nice surroundings around the stadium. You know what I mean? It's nice to have a walk around the ground before the kick-off. I really like Bolton, so I'm really pleased they stayed up. And like I say, man, I'm looking forward to going back there again this season. Above them in 18th is QPR, a team who again, you know what I mean? These lads can go and win and runs and go so high up the table and then just crash again. But I think they will be safe. I think they will finish 18th. 17th, Birmingham City, who I actually projected last season to win the playoffs when they had Harry Redknapp in charge. Of course, things didn't work out for him and Birmingham, and of course, they didn't win the playoffs. But I think Birmingham 17th, there or thereabouts. You know, Gary Monk's there now, and we all seen what he did at Borough. You know what I mean? He had us 10th. You know, he had us kind of borderline mid-table. So I think, new team, unless he brings them some really big names, you know, I can see Birmingham finish 17th. 16th, and it's Frank Lampard's team, Derby County. The reason why I put them lads so far down in 16th is because, of course, it's a new manager, it's a new surroundings for him. Do I think they will take off straight away? No, I don't. I think they'll be a very much, you know, one of the teams that, you know, picks up a couple of wins here, a couple of draws there, a couple of, you know, a couple of wins, a couple of draws, a couple of defeats along the way. I think that's how they'll go. You know, and I think, you know, I think these will turn over some big teams in the Championship next season, but I don't see them doing much. I think 16th, and obviously the season after they may push higher up. I think 16th there or thereabouts for Frank Lampard. For him, really, that'll be a successful season in my opinion. If you got 16th, you know what I mean, took over Derby. You know, let's have it right. It's a big club, but like I said, I don't think he's even expecting or probably in his head that he's going to get these lads promoted. He's hopefully not going to get relegated in his opinion, but I think there or about 16th. I think that's a fair estimation for a brand new manager in Frank Lampard. And 15th is Norwich City. Now these are always a mid-table team, and with them selling off a couple of big names, one of them being Madison, which was mental. You know, I think they've lost a big player there now. You know, unless they sign a couple of players that are probably worth his talent, you know what I mean, they might be up there. But I personally think they will finish 15th. In 14th is Preston North End, and in 13th is their rival Ipswich Town. Ipswich Town obviously finished above Norwich City last season, and I think it's going to happen again, but I think Preston will be in between them. And I say, when Preston are also a weird team for me, also a funny team, where they can win and win and win and win, and right towards the end of the season, they're right up there, and then they drop down, and I think they'll drop down as far as 14th. In 12th, 11th, and 10th, in 12th, it goes Millwall, who again had a terrific season last season. As soon as they beat Borough at the Den, they went on a massive run, and were just killing teams off, but I think they'll finish 12th. I think they'll have a good season, an okay season, but I don't see them making the playoffs this season. I think they will finish 12th. And 11th is Sheffield Wednesday. Now a lot of people reckon these are going to bounce back. I personally think they'll be mid-table personally. And in 10th, you know, Leeds United is who have gone for 10th. I think it'll be an alright season for Leeds. You know what I mean? They are signing some good players, you know, and they're really doing well in the transfer window. I say, man, they might finish higher. But I think 10th, realistically, new manager again. They brought in some good signings, brought in some really good players. Depending on how well they gel, I think they'll finish 10th. In 9th, 8th and 7th, I've gone for Sheffield United in 9th. Brentford, who again are a decent team, man. And like I say, man, a lot of people underestimate them. But again, they can push up just right at the end. I think they'll push up as far as 8th. And in front of them, Bristol City, who I think will finish 6th. Them two teams there especially always try and push up for the playoffs. But I think they'll be just a little bit cut short. In my 6th to 3rd, I've gone in 6th for Nottingham Forest, who I've said, you know, I think they will do pretty well this season. Given the players have signed, obviously Cranker as well. He knows the Championship inside out. Do you know what I mean? He did things at Borough. You know what I mean? Obviously got us promoted. He obviously got us to Wembley in his first season. Yeah, I think Nottingham Forest will be 6th. I think in 5th, West Brom. 4th, I know they're in a bit of turmoil at the minute, but I think Aston Villa. I mean, Aston Villa know they have to either go through the playoffs or go through automatic promotion in order to try and secure that financial fair play stuff. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously they're in a lot of trouble at the minute. They have to get some money in, and the only way they can do that really is by having a brilliant season this season and trying to push up to the Premier League. But they'll finish 4th, and in 3rd, I think Swansea City. In 2nd, I've gone for the boys Middlesbrough. I said, and then 1st, I think Stoke City. So I think Stoke win the league, Borough 2nd, and to win the playoffs, it's going to be any of them 4: Swansea, Aston Villa, West Brom, or Nottingham Forest. And something's telling me it's going to be a final between Villa and Forest I think might just edge it, given the fact that Cranker has been to Wembley before. He won't want to lose that again. Do you know what I mean? He knows the Championship inside out. I think Nottingham Forest will win the playoffs, and they will join Middlesbrough and Stoke City up into the Premier League in May. I say, let me know your Championship predictor down below in the comment section down below. And like I say, man, let me know exactly what you thought about this video. And yeah, like I say, leave all yours down in the comment section down below. And yeah, check out all my social medias, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow for yet another video. Hope you guys have enjoyed as always, and stay safe. Up the butter.